I don't know why. It's something deeply embedded in me. I don't know. It's something personal. Whenever I was going through hard times and I wanted to express myself, get something off my chest, whether it's my frustrations, my woes, whatever, I always use that project as a vehicle. Okay, my projects. All right. Well, let's see. Oh God, there's so many. First, there's Copy Your Idols. It's always wandering. It's always exploring new ideas, new concepts, even styles. I guess it's best described as being IDM mixed with glitch, mixed with electro, mixed with whatever I'm in the mood for that day. Oh man, how I first started. Oh, that goes all the way back to 2001 when I first got my first ever guitar, and when I first downloaded a demo version of what was then called Fruity Loops. I don't know why I really got into it. I was really inspired by a lot of the, I guess, electronic music I was becoming more and more familiar with as I grew older. And I decided, me being expressive, I wanted to, give it a shot myself, even though I had no clue what I was doing, or no clue what I was even getting myself into. But yeah, that's all the way back in 2001, believe it or not. Then there's also Aquilia, which is named, of course, after the Roman city where I believe Constantine passed away. That was primarily drum and bass, but eventually it became, started incorporated, well, at least I started incorporating more like down-tempo and ambient elements into it. And then there's All the Girls Are Dead, which is like my chiptune-based project. It uses a lot of the popular sounds heard in old like Ataris and stuff back in the day, the 8-bit sound, and I use those to manufacture dance, or even, I guess you could say, power pop songs if you want to make a genre up. And then there's Baby Gojira. That's the alias I use to produce hip hop, and it's not exactly like a commercial hip hop project. There's you're not going to hear many tracks that sound like Kanye West or Dr. Dre, and I mostly sample indie rock tracks and old 70s folk records and stuff. Bad Habits. I sampled the indie record Good Friends, Bad Habits by Owen, and I always loved that song. I can't begin to tell you why, but something about the guitar melody and the lyrics, they really weave a tale of growing up, growing older, and I'm 26 years old. I'm sort of living out, those lyrics, that message, and it discusses the lyrics actually discuss how that artist Owen is growing older, and there comes a point in his life where he has to accept the fact that he's not a kid anymore, and he's got all these responsibilities, he's married with a kid, and all of his other friends still want to act like they were young again, They go out drinking, and the song is pretty much about having to move on and sort of reflecting on the past, and how it brought him here. I'm sure a lot of people are probably thinking right now, oh, well, if you love the original track so much, why do you strip it down and make it so simple and stuff? I don't know, because music is an adventure, and it's just fun to get involved, and to participate in something like that. Even if it's, I don't know, something simple, it's just fun to do. It's great to take even some of the artists that you look up to. Sometimes it's just really fun and insightful to take and inspiring to take their work and maybe give it your own spin to see where you can take it. Oh yeah, Tom Thumb's Blues. Yeah, Max approached me with this record, and he said maybe we can do something with this. And I was like, all right, yeah, we'll see. He approaches me with a whole bunch of different stuff just to see if it'll work. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, simply because, I don't know. But with Tom Thumb's Blues, he approached me with this particular record and asked me if, if there was anything that we could do. So I listened to it, and I was like, yeah, I can, I see a few parts in here, we definitely can. And, I did my best to chop it up in my program, try to get a full loop, in 4/4 time signature that, flowed beautifully without any, disturbances, like something that sounded like that flowed naturally. And we actually managed to accomplish that. And I think there were like 3 different loops that we extracted from that record, and we arranged our own track out of it with choruses, of course, and verses. What? What color? That would be maybe a soft blue, navy blue, maybe, I don't know, maybe a blue. What am I working on now? Currently, a whole lot of nothing. I took a break for a long period of time. I don't know why. It's really weird because when I was younger, inspiration came so easily. It seems like I was inspired left and right to start something new. And I guess that could explain, why there's so many projects that I never finished. But it seemed like when I was younger, I was always starting something new, always trying to dig deeper and do something. But now that I'm older, all of a sudden, the inspiration doesn't come as easily or as quickly. Sometimes it takes a certain track that you need to listen to be inspired, but anymore I haven't been inspired as much, and because of that I haven't been nearly as productive. And one thing I always wholeheartedly believed in is that if you're not feeling inspired, it's going to show in your work. It's going to sound forced, quite frankly. Of course you can't apply that to every artist, but at least for me, it applies. And because I haven't been inspired, I just haven't been starting a lot of new projects. And by projects, of course, I mean like tracks, albums, or whatever. But I recently started a few tracks for my Copier Idols project, which has sort of been on like hiatus for about, let me think now, maybe over like 2.5 years. I don't know. But it's a project that I can't let go because, like I said previously, it's something that like I just identify with personally so much. It's something that I don't think, like, even down the road, like 10 years, if I never touch it, like I don't think I'll ever really consider it to be a finished project or a defunct one.